Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I would first like to thank you for having been on time for this meeting, and I really enjoyed working with you in the last project. It was really amazing. So today we have another project we are going to work together, and I hope we're going to collaborate and follow the norms we set as you suggested. So the purpose of this meeting is to be able to identify drip and rise problems, uh, suggest programs and their factors, and even be able to come up with the solutions to those problems we have identified before. So I'd love Immaculate to start telling us some of the problems she was able to identify for this company.
Thank you so much. In the dry and drip, we have different challenges. The one which is we are facing, we have like many customers now are struggling to get like a parking space, which means that they are though many are using, they are coming by they walk, but many who have cars, they are not having enough space to park their cars. So it's a challenge because they are always complaining about that.
So what do you think is the factor leading to that problem?
Actually, since we saw that there are biggest range of customers which are going on and like we are receiving these days, the more we are getting more number of customers, the more also they need more space to park their cars. So since we are increasing the number of customers, we need also to increase the space to park.
Okay, thank you for helping us to identify that problem. I also add one problem I've been able to identify. So the problem identified that drip and dry has a problem of people coming to the place and then turn it into their office. Like you see people coming with their laptops, with work, with their work and willing to complete their work at drip and dry, and that is mainly being caused by the fact that drip and dry they have internet, so people are coming to do their work and turn the drip and dry company as their office. So I would love Krista to go ahead and tell us the problem in the factor.
Okay, also for me, what they have identified as a problem for drip and dry is that many customers, for example, at the hours of of ordering food and drinks, there is always a long line for them to get that food and drinks. And I think it is because drip and dry is growing very fast. So it will, if there are many customers and they were not expecting that quick growing, so I think they haven't yet learned how to cope with those many customers. I think that is the factor.
Yeah, thank you for suggesting that problem. So the another problem I also identified that drip and dry is having is like there is a big number of people so doing different things in the laundry, and also the ones with their work and the ones with in the beverages. It's like there is a lot of noise, and I think that's being caused by a big number of people and even different activities taking place in the environment. I would like to invite Timothy to tell us the next problem.
So another thing is that basing on what you've been saying, there are also current like the current sittings are not enough because most of the number of patrons are increasing, so their number is increasing and they need more like sitting places. So this is also to mean that we in the first time we were having small number, but as we increase we also have many patrons, so we need also to increase the number of sittings.
For me also another problem that I found out is that drip and dry, though there are many customers that are coming, they are not maximizing their revenue. And I don't. I think that, for example, the factor that can cause that less revenue, though there are many customers, is that many customers come and then, for example, they take one drink, they pass like 3 hours. So it means that they restrict other customers to come, though they have only consumed one thing.
Okay, thank you for identifying that problem. There's also another problem I try to identify. Like since there are many customers at Drift and Dry, there's also people do wait for a long time, and there is a long line of people waiting to be served. And it's true that people do spend most time waiting to get the services, and I think that is being caused by the fact that people are coming to spend more time when they are actually maybe doing their jobs or even have bought even few commodities.
So there is also these faithful customers who are also concerned on what we are going to try, the dry and drip is going to be in the future. So they are like worried because they are seeing what is happening now, and they are imagining that maybe we might fall or we might not going to work in the future to come. So they are having that worry in their mind.
So does anyone have any other problem that is left?
I think we have seen them all.
Okay, thank you for being engaged in this conversation, like being able to come up with as many problems as possible that is being faced by drip and drag. And I think the fact that we've been able to identify the problems will help us also be able to generate the best potential solutions. So I'd love us to go to the next step and be able to identify the solutions that can be brought about to be able to address those problems we identified. So I'd love to start with Christelle to help us come up with the first solution.
Okay, for example, from what Fred and Kai said as their constraints, they say that they will dedicate their 2 months revenue in order to solve the problem they are facing. So I would like, I would suggest them that they can open another area so that they can divide customers. For example, if they open a branch somewhere, customers can be divided in both places very well.
Okay, also there is another solution. Since people are coming and spend their time, they should also set rules that people should come with the service to do, like to look for the services they want, not to turn the company into their office. That would help reduce the number of people present and even divide the time, like reduce the time people spend waiting for the services.
Yes, but I have a question
Mhm.
on that solution. For example, if they try to set some rules of, for example, they say if you come, do you mean that they have to say if you come in the coffee house, for example, you have to spend there 30 minutes?
Not necessarily 30 minutes, but then you find that a person comes, maybe buys one soda and then spends 5 hours. Yeah, that for sure a person can't spend 5 hours drinking one soda. So they should maybe set a maximum of time a person should spend depending on what they have consumed, so that they can also give space to others and reduce the chaos.
Also, on the people who spend their times using the internet, I think we can cut off the internet for them, who those people who come and do their work at the dry and drip office. Meaning that if they are coming from their work, they're going to pick what they want and then go. And also the time is going to be arranged because they're not going to spend a lot of time a lot of time on the office.
But for example, if they cut that Wi-Fi, if it was among the main selling points of Drip and Drive, do you think that they will still get many customers if, for example, some were coming because they can even get advantage of that Wi-Fi? So if they cut it off, do you think that those customers will be still come?
Okay, yeah, I know it's a problem because we are seeing that those people are coming because of Wi-Fi, but the more they are going to be concentrated on, bring the chaos on the in the office, the more customers are going to come and beg to get where to get the services. So I think when we announce that, maybe for the person who are going to spend a long period of time there because of a reason, might be having that Wi-Fi, but for those ones who are coming just for doing their work at our office, is going to be perfect for them.
Yeah, there's also another solution I thought of. Uh, Specifically for the problem of noise, you see that the noise is increasing because there are different activities taking place in the environment. So a solution I could suggest that separating the two businesses, maybe make the laundry separate from the beverage selling. That could reduce a number of people coming and also activities and noise as well.
For me, also adding on what she said, for example, if the Wi-Fi is among the problems that brings many customers who do not give much revenue, they can cut that Wi-Fi, but about another thing that they can bring. For example, other benefits that they can give to the customers, which is not the Wi-Fi.
Also, something I want to add on the solution we talked about, maybe setting the time to reduce the number of people. Like the problem, they say that drip and dry is making as much revenue as it needs, yet it has so many people, and the number of people is causing problems. I think they should. Um, I think to be able to make the revenue like countable, or make as many as they want, they should be able to separate the activities. Maybe if they don't even separate the places, but make sure that the activities are different and even the transaction attract in different ways, so that they be able to make sure that they know this person has come for maybe laundry or for beverage and has spent this time because he or she was doing this. That could make the work maybe organized. We made this in the round and we made this amount of money in selling beverages.
Uh, Something else is that these people who are neglecting to pick up their laundry, which are finished, I think these people need to be like we as drip and dry. We need to hire some people who are going to take these clothes of these people, and they give them at their home, meaning that they are not going to come here. We are going to serve them on where they are going to be in their places. I think that also can reduce the number of people who are coming at our office.
Okay, me too. What I would like to suggest, for example, on the problem of much noise in the area, they can even, for example, put some soundproofs in the laundromat so that the noise of machines cannot get out to the coffee shop where they sell drinks and food.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I would also like to suggest a solution to the problem of parking. Maybe if they expand the parking, then people would be able to get where they park their things. Another solution I would like to suggest is about the long line that people do get in and spend much of the time to get served. Maybe if it's true that they have goods and services to serve to those people, but then they are spending much of the time because there's a long line. What if they hire more people to be able to control the services and serve everyone? That could be something that could really reduce the time people spend there waiting for the services.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea, and it is like more relate more with the one I was saying of the people who are going to take the laundry to the people to their homes, so that you can reduce the number of the people who come to our offices. Yeah.
Is there any other solution that is left behind?
But for the sitting number of seats
Yeah,
I think
this
might
is
be
also
also the solution. But I think we are going to see also if those people are needed. Since those people are, the patrons are high, we have a high number of them, so we need to see if all of them are needed or if we need also to include or to increase the number of seats for
Yeah,
them.
that's a good point. If frequent writers know that we need this number of patrons, that the ones who can be able to control activities, now they will be able to identify if they should maybe add the seats or reduce the number of patrons, and that would be a solution to that. So I think this is the end of the meeting. I'd like to take time and thank each and every one of you for your active participation and for your critical ideas that were really good. So thank you so much for this meeting.
Thank you.